Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Jackson now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Brady now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Lance Allworth, 39 yards. And the Lions are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. On 1st down, Fields. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so. Bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Raheem Mostert from a yard out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Jackson now to return. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Brady now on first down. He's going to air one out. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Brady. He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamar Chase, 57 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long. And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Throwing again on second down. Fields. Caught. Kelsey, left side.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields. And he'll go back to Kelsey. This time it's caught. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. To throw again on second down. Fields. Flush to his right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now Fields. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Now it's Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Brady now to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Now a play fake. Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Tom Brady hit. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. About ready to get us going. And we are underway in Foxborough. Fields this way up at the 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. On first down, it's Fields. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Now a first down throw, Fields. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. To throw is Fields. Touchdown! It's complete. Travis Kelce from 3 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson, and he brings it. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway in Southern California.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. On 1st down, Fields. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Eluding the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
2nd and 4.
Jackson from the shotgun.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews.
And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Could not have scripted it any better. And many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy not just to the offensive unit, but to their team overall.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. From the 36,
Fields. He'll drop this down to Taylor.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On 4th down, Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Jack Youngblood just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal of 49 yards.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking,
rush coming, and he's taken down. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there, but, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now it's Jackson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Fields going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down is inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one. Fields on first down. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
It's second and inches at the 14-yard line.
Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Back to throw, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. On play action, Fields. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. Touchdown, LA! Chargers have taken the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember. They had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. They hand it off to Mostert. 7 yards there and a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. They'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Lance Allworth, 59 yards. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? And maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Fields this way up at the 17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Play action. It's Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Jack Youngblood able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Chargers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Fields. And that is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Gano's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's got room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 56 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Fields. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now it's Fields. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They run it again with Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
2nd and 6.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Now a handoff, Taylor with it.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets pretty...